Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the all-new, restyled and re-engineered, now equipped atop the new Mercedes Benz 3rd generation VS30 Sprinter chassis, the 2020 Winnebago View, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and recently named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the North American top dealer for sales volume across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award now for the past 5 consecutive years. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Mercedes Benz 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo diesel platform in accordance with the way Winnebago Industries as well as Mercedes Benz outline inside their owner's manuals, in which there certainly is a definitive break-in procedure in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles and vary your speeds to break in and seat those cylinders in that Mercedes Benz turbo diesel platform, as opposed to the way a delivery driver may and do tow their own personal vehicle out to your local dealership. Be the first to break in that new powertrain, sleep that first night in your powered Murphy Bed Plus, and eat that first meal in the all-new expansive U-Lounge, available here at Lichtsinn RV. The new 2020 Winnebago View 24D is equipped with the new 3rd generation Mercedes Benz VS30 Sprinter chassis, which is powered by the 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo diesel platform boasting 325 pounds-feet of torque or power. It's then mated up with the new 7G Tronic Plus transmission, which is equipped with grade-breaking capabilities. It does include safety enhancements that we'll cover as we get inside the RV, but also the fact that we do have 3 different sets of safety airbags. We include hydraulic 4-wheel anti-lock brakes and adaptive ESP technology for superior ride and handling. The coach is powered on the VS30 chassis, which does include the upgraded 11,030 pound gross vehicle weight rating chassis. So it includes nearly 1,100 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity, of which then you would reduce for people, cargo, and any fresh water that you may travel with. This is a stark upgrade compared to competing RV manufacturers such as the Tiffin Wayfarer, in which their cargo carrying capacity can range anywhere from 500 to 700 pounds, leaving you with minimal cargo opportunities. Not only do we include the new powertrain, but we also include many of the new safety enhancements that you've come to know and trust in light-duty passenger vehicles throughout your personal lifestyle. The first critical safety enhancement to the all-new 3rd generation VS30 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis is active brake assist. In the event that the system, which uses a combination of radar and camera technology, senses a visual obstruction ahead, the driver will be alerted to a visual and acoustic warning. Once the driver then applies the brakes, active brake assist applies the most effective brake pressure and, if too weak, will engage autonomous braking capabilities. It also is the only system that can recognize and is designed to brake for pedestrians in the way. Active lane keeping assist will sense if you seem to be unintentionally changing lanes in a range of situations, even in slight bends. Mercedes gives you a helpful audio and visual warning and then applies brake pressure to help you get back in the lane. Targeted intervention of the ESP systems and brake systems gently bring you back to your intended path. Adaptive or active cruise control, as we know here in North America, or as Mercedes terms, active distance assist distronic, regulates the speed of your RV for you and automatically helps you maintain the distance to a vehicle detected in front of you. If you are approaching a vehicle in front of you, Distronic Cruise Control will slow your RV automatically, and as that vehicle vacates or speeds up, will accelerate up to your desired cruise control level. You can increase or decrease the following distance in the vehicle setup settings, or turn this feature off altogether. Traffic Sign Assist will help identify the right speed and alert you to let you know if traffic laws have changed. General GPS navigation and camera technology allow you to know when traffic laws change to alert you and keep you compliant. Traffic signs are also noted in the navigation screen in the MBUX setup. LED high-performance headlamps provide improved illumination that maximizes the view of the road ahead while further enhancing the RV's overall aesthetic and sleek front-end design. Adaptive High Beam Assist, enhanced safety in the dark. This system makes driving in the dark safer and helps to reduce the strain on the driver. Adaptive High Beam Assist always makes the best possible headlamp range available while avoiding dazzling oncoming traffic. The driver barely needs to make use of the high beam switch and is able to concentrate better when driving in the dark. Adaptive High Beam Assist uses continuous input from a camera to automatically vary the range of the high beam headlamps based on the distance to oncoming vehicles and any vehicles traveling ahead of you. Mercedes Benz's wet wiper system provides clean lines of sight if you have to wash your windshield as you drive. Traditional spray nozzles are replaced by tiny laser cut holes along the wiper arm that spray the fluid directly in front of the wipers as they sweep in either direction. Fluid consumption is reduced by over 50%. The system is heated in cold weather terrain, and the windshield is cleansed much more effectively by the wet wiper system. Attention Assist monitors your driving patterns for signs of fatigue and gives you an early warning to make sure you're not driving drowsy. If it detects fatigue or lapses in concentration on behalf of the driver, it suggests you take a break with an audible and visual warning. You simply confirm acknowledgement in the MBUX system, and this feature can be turned on or off in vehicle settings. Not only as safety is the cornerstone of the all-new Sprinter, we've also now included interior aesthetic upgrades similar to that of the Mercedes S-Class luxury auto, including Artico leather cab seats that do feature all three sets of safety enhancements, tilt and telescoping steering with a complete array of steering wheel controls for the all-new infotainment center, making trips more enjoyable with the Sprinter's multitude of sophisticated MBUX infotainment features. Just above this location, you'll see we've also then included wireless charging for your smartphone or tablet. Inside this compartment, we also then have USB-C controls to be able to connect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, should you choose to use that. Although we do have here the 10.25-inch MBUX Infotainment Center that features hands-free calling, but also hands-free voice guidance. Currently connected via Bluetooth, you'll see complete control of your smartphone or tablet, allowing us to make hands-free calls using voice guidance and Hey Mercedes artificial intelligence. We have complete navigation controls that is available through voice guidance. This will then also tie into the traffic sign assist. Each of these apps are then also movable within the infotainment center. So if you'd like a certain array of apps, we can customize that by pressing and holding this. This is a capacitive touchscreen monitor that functions and swipes just like an iPad or Android tablet, and it's also controllable from the smart wheel controls. Sliding over then, of course, we have high definition FM radio, AM radio, and Sirius XM satellite radio that does include a free trial subscription. This can also function off of your smartphone or tablet. Controls for playing media that would reside on your smartphone or tablet, either via Bluetooth or from USB connectivity. A great feature here with info settings within the engine that provides consumption levels, DEF levels, torque curve measurements. Here's a great preview there of that rear view camera monitoring system. You can see the carbon fiber instrument panel applique setup that encases the dash and the side panels. Here, as we start the engine, you can see RPM levels as well as torque curve levels. That second section then also provides consumption levels for fuel consumption and other fluids. But also on board is a complete digital operator's manual for the Mercedes Benz VS30 chassis. Of course, not only do you have the capacitive touchscreen controls, but hard controls down below. A great way to search, find tips, bookmark certain areas if you'd like to go back to them. We do have Mercedes Pro technology in which we can enable this for 4G LTE, although for the RV lifestyle, Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity enhancements will be more cost effective. Here you'll find the vehicle settings screen with quick access for the ESP, superior ride and technology handling. Also controls for lane keep assist, rear park assist, and then also assistance within different types of the safety enhancements that we just talked about to be able to display in certain locations, turn on or off. Here you'll see controls for the active brake assist. You saw earlier the attention assist. You can see controls for the active lane keep assist. And as we move on to the vehicle settings, you'll see different programmable settings that are available for the cab chassis itself, lighting controls, and then overall system vehicle setting preferences. Again, all of this is controllable through the capacitive touchscreen monitor, but also on the smart wheel steering wheel controls. We also have hard buttons then down below. And then this is how you can actually configure and adjust which favorites you'd like to show up first on that 10.25-inch touchscreen monitor. Then down below we have true automatic climate control. You'll see controls for the powered sliding door located mid-console with an array of cup holders and a great array of luxury aesthetic upgrades for the interior of the all-new Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. And now we'll cover all of the exterior enhancements to the all-new 2020 Winnebago View 24D. You'll see we've ordered this coach factory fresh in the Bay Mist 2 full body premium base coat clear coat automotive finish. This is the second iteration of previous year's most successful full body paint, the Bay Mist, which is painted top to bottom with no decal. You'll see how nice and deep this slide room is. We'll cover that in detail as we get inside. We've also elongated this slide out even further for 2020, which makes availability for the U-Lounge that we'll cover as we get inside. All new for 2020 is the Super Shell Sleeper Deck. This overhead sleeping area provides not only storage if you choose not to use it for sleeping capabilities, but it also provides a great thermal and acoustic insulative overhead sleeping surface at 49 by 75 inches. We'll cover that as we get inside. However, it is much lighter, so it frees up that 1,100 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity. It is a single piece laminate block foam, so it provides not only a sturdy overhead storage solution, but also the overhead sleeping, providing the acoustic and thermal insulative break from the outside world. You'll also see now an embossed Flying W being bound by the quality of Winnebago Industries in the upper right-hand corner. Working down in the Mercedes Benz area, you'll see the cabin air filtration system off to the right, dropping down just underneath the high-performance LED headlamps is where you'll find the integrated fog lamps. Those also then tie into the cornering function so that as you begin to make a turn, that fog light will illuminate and the high-performance headlamps will illuminate more towards the turning lane. You'll see the bright chrome Mercedes front grille. Just a beautiful, stylish upgrade for the 2020 View with the VS30 chassis. Sliding now towards the driver's side, you'll see standard now in all of the Views are forged Alcoa aluminum wheels with metal valve stem extensions on the front. And then to the rear, the dual rear wheels provide for the Alcoa forged aluminum wheels to the outer wheels. We can still add metal valve stem or Borg stems coming from that inner dual to the outside wheel so that you can use tire pressure monitoring systems. Those are 16-inch forged Alcoa aluminum wheels. You'll see up top windows on each side of the Super Shell sleeper deck. Those do open for fresh air ventilation. Of course, standard up top is the slide room awning and the latest in Power Gear slide out technology. We also include light duty enhancements provided by Mercedes, such as you would find in light duty passenger vehicles, including keyless entry for all 3 doors. Not only the cab doors, but also for the entry door. We'll cover that as we get towards the patio side, but being an accredited Mercedes-Benz installer, we here at Winnebago Industries can tap into the PCM to allow for the door lock actuator for the entry door. We also include conveniences such as powered mirrors with defrost, the top 2/3 of which are powered and heated. The lower 1/3 include the parabolic wide angle technology, and the mirrors also include turn signal indicators. And finally, they do collapse against the sidewall of the Mercedes-Benz cab. Here you'll see the Alcoa forged aluminum wheels with mud flaps just behind. All new for 2020, then we also include wider assist steps, and then also you'll see tie-outs on each of the running boards. Those could be used for pet tie-outs or to secure high-end bicycles. You'll see the fuel fill just behind the driver's door for filling the 24.5 gallon fuel capacity to the VS30 chassis. You'll see the latest in slide room technology with Power Gear slide outs with that deeper full wall slide out. The side hung windows for great fresh air ventilation. And then down below, you'll see the new manifold LP system. This is a 12.2 gallon LP capacity that does include an LPG gas grill connection. We also don't have any parasitic draws from the solenoid coming off of the LP system, previously mounted inside the cross rails of the chassis. So a single manifold system. You'll also see all of the E-coating with the latest in E-coat technology with Winnebago's proprietary quality after a multi-million-dollar infrastructure upgrade using the latest in E-coat technology, in which we plate to all of those metal materials for the storage areas and the chassis rails, similar to what General Motors and Honda and Acura use in their light duty automotive construction. The coach does include 30 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage. You'll see passenger storage inside this compartment. Of course, those pop up on a gas strut with a safety tie out so that you don't penetrate that when extending the slide. You'll see the dual rear wheels and integrated mudguard to the rear. Up top here in the full wall slide out is where you'll see the potable water fill. Also, all of your utilities in one easy to access location just below, including this black waste tank flush. So after draining your 41 gallon black tank, you can then irrigate out your black tank using a non-potable water hose with this black tank flush, and then complete your drainage with the 41 gallon gray tank discharge to clean out your sewer hose. All of your hookups in one easy to access location. Working our way from the left to the right, you'll see the outside shower or wash station with both hot and cold water. It does include a redundant 12-volt on-demand water pump switch so that if you do need to cleanse down yourself or cargo prior to entering your View, you can hose that down and not trounce through your coach to turn the water pump on. You'll also see the winterization valves up top, and then off to the right, an innovative freshwater diverter valve. So after getting ready to head out or getting ready to head home, if you're connected to a city water input, you can throw that valve and divert the water to fill the 30 gallons of total freshwater capacity inside the View. You'll also see several low point drains and also the freshwater inlet when being connected to city water. So very simple to drain the coach using the latest in large oversized 3.5-inch PVC. You'll receive a more sanitary, quicker drainage of your black and gray tank. And of course we have that black tank flush just up top. Inside your electrical compartment, new, we have an automatic transfer switch, so when you store your cord, you no longer have to plug it back in. Here in this compartment, you'll see the quick port for expanding the 200 watts of standard solar that we'll cover as we jump up atop the roof of the 24D. We also have coaxial inputs for portable satellite or resort cable, but as we jump up top, you'll also see the coach is pre-wired for satellite technology through the connectivity port. Again, 30 amp electrical service, which is sized to power all of the electrical appliances inside the View simultaneously. And all new for 2020, then we include the automatic transfer switch. Standard now for 2020 also are the stabilizer jacks to the rear to provide the stability. We can still add HWH automatic hydraulic leveling jacks should you choose to do so. We're kind of known for that here at our dealership across the internet of being an approved HWH installer. We can also coordinate an appointment at HWH here in Moscow, Iowa. Now as we zoom back out, we'll see a nice panoramic shot of that Bay Mist 2 full body premium base coat clear coat automotive finish. You'll see the gravity potable water fill just mid slide out. Also the overflow just to the right of that. You'll see the deeper, darker tint to the windows in that full wall slide out, which is longer for 2020. Working our way to the rear, you'll see a beautiful one-piece fiberglass end cap with an ABS trim down below. Just behind the fiberglass end cap then is an exterior ladder that brings you up to Winnebago's patented one-piece laminate block foam fiberglass roof that we'll cover here in a moment. Underneath the clearance markers up top, you'll see the rear view camera monitoring system that ties in nicely to the 10-inch MBUX infotainment center up top. Of course, we have that large picture window out of the rear full bath. And again, you'll see here the rear view camera monitoring system. Now, as we glide down, keep in mind this is on the upgraded 11,030 pound gross vehicle weight rating chassis, so it does include 1,100 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity, but we still maintain then a 5,000 pound factory installed tow package. The tow package from Winnebago Industries then also includes the 2-inch receiver with 7-blade Bargeman wiring harness. You'll see side clearance markers on each side of the fiberglass end cap. And then working our way down, you'll see the LED tail lamps. And then underneath that license plate is where you'll see the 5,000 pound factory installed tow package. Stabilizer jacks then on each side. There is a warning indicator in the front cab to remind you to raise those prior to heading back out on your trip. There also then is an LPG gas grill connection that we'll showcase here in a moment towards the patio side. And now, unlike any dealership here in North America, we're going to elevate up to showcase all of the quality components atop the roof of the Winnebago View 24D. Again, keeping in mind that this is a one-piece laminate block foam roof that is then covered in one-piece sheet of fiberglass. Winnebago's proprietary quality advantage that we've been building on for over 60 years, that one-piece fiberglass roof. A nice showcase there of the depth of that oversized, integrated 16-foot powered patio awning. It is integrated into the roof line for a sleek, contemporary finish. It is armless in nature, and we'll cover that in detail here as we get back down towards the patio level. And now as we zoom in, we'll cover each of those quality components. Working our way from the rear to the front, you'll see the skylight for the oversized 24 by 32 inch shower. You'll see a powered ventilator fan in the full bath with a white MaxxAir sealed rain hood. Mid-coach then we have 200 watts of ZAMP solar, which is expandable rooftop or with the quick port down that you saw towards the driver's side. This replenishes the Group 31 RV batteries, which is an upgrade for 2020. This will recharge those Group 31 RV batteries, and they are expandable. Between those panels then is where you'll find the omnidirectional local off-air high-definition antenna that allows you to bring in your entire free local off-air high-definition programming from inside the RV. No longer do you have to worry about cranking that antenna up, but more importantly, forgetting to crank it back down. Forward of that then is the 15,000 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system with the integrated AC heat pump. Just to the right of that then is the connectivity pre-wire port for adding rooftop satellite TV or any connectivity enhancements for 4G LTE cellular or for Wi-Fi boosting. Be sure to check out our Satellite RV 101 video in our video library on Lichtsinn.com, as well as several archived live video webcasts in which we've invited the folks from several different satellite antenna manufacturers to walk us through the 3 types of satellite technology. Also, be sure to check out on our parts page an interactive multimedia satellite antenna finder tool in which we can pinpoint the right satellite provider and satellite antenna for your RVing needs. Also, be sure to check out in our video library our connectivity webcast in which we took your questions live, walking through Wi-Fi and 4G LTE cellular boosting capabilities. Forward of that then you'll see the cup antenna for SiriusXM satellite radio and the MaxxAir premium vent system. We'll cover that as we also get inside the RV. Wrapping up rooftop, keep in mind that Winnebago View is 25 feet 5 inches long. It is 7 feet 7 inches wide and 10 feet 8 inches tall to the most standard feature atop the roof of the Winnebago View. And now as we work back down towards patio level, we'll wrap up with the balance of 30 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage, as well as all of the patio components. New for 2020, you'll also see several enhancements to the electrical system that we'll cover as we work through here. You'll see the storage compartment here on the patio side. That does also include a false floor into the wardrobe closet of the rear full bath so that you can expand things such as skis or golf clubs in this location, but great storage conveniently located right on your patio side. We then have storage directly underneath that as well. Again, E-coated and E-plated in the latest in E-coat technology. All of these compartments and one-piece rotocast tanks are handcrafted by Winnebago Industries here in Forest City using computer-aided design so that we can maximize capacities and minimize any tolerances for leaks with seams. Standard for 2020 is the Cummins-owning clean-burning 3600-watt LP generator that efficiently sips LP clean burning off of the 12.2-gallon LP manifold system. Just to the right of that then is the LPG gas grill connection for hooking up an exterior gas grill, conveniently located right near the rear axle so it absorbs the jounce in transitioning in terrain, so certainly no issues of low point clearance because the coach will rise up as that rear axle transitions. Forward of the dual rear wheels then additional storage as well as quick port access for electrical appliances patio side that does tie into the new 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter. This allows you to power household appliances including the interior microwave and convection oven off of the dual Group 31 RV batteries. You can see that 2000 watt inverter then off to the right. Those Group 31 RV batteries then are replenished anytime you're plugged into shoreline power, when the coach is driven off of the alternator from the Mercedes Benz, or off of the 200 watts of standard ZAMP solar that is expandable rooftop or along the driver's side with that quick port. Here you'll see the Truma AquaGo on-demand hot water heater, an energy-efficient European-style, on-demand, continuous, unlimited hot water heater that does include a recirculation pump that will circulate all of the hot water to each of the faucets so that you don't have to burn water, conserving water if you're off the grid, drawing hot water to each of the spigots. You'll see the exhausting there for the 20,000 BTU low-profile ducted furnace. And now sliding over, we'll cover all new for 2020. This is an automotive style entry door. It is a threshold style door that we import from Europe. It provides a tighter whisper fit to alleviate any wind whip, but the threshold style means that you can easily access the entry handle from outside and then a second location from the inside right at arm level. You can see here the privacy shade that provides complete opaque privacy in the evening. An easy to access entry handle there off to the right. Of course, this does tie into the keyless entry. Since we are an accredited Mercedes-Benz installer, we can tap into the PCM or the computer of the Mercedes chassis so that we can still use keyless entry. Great storage here, and then also a hinged compartment down below that can be used for additional storage for quick on-the-go access to shoes, or even if you'd like to use this as your main garbage area for your patio area, you can seal that off. And then sliding over, built into the door then is the screen door. It provides great insect protection, but wonderful fresh air circulation, especially in conjunction with the MaxxAir Premium vent system that you can see up top there. We'll cover that in detail as we get inside the View 24D. Then inside the entry well is where you'll find the dual oversized Group 31 RV batteries, logically thought out right near outdoor ambient lighting for easy servicing. Down below standard is the electrical entry step, the wider assist steps for the passenger side entry, and then sliding over, we'll cover just how deep this expansive 16-foot powered patio awning is. This integrated awning from Colorado Carefree, integrated into the roofline, into that Super Shell sleeper deck. It is armless, so you don't have to worry about knocking your head on an awning arm compared to other RV manufacturers. It does include indirect LED lighting. It's also including a motion sensor so that if high winds begin to encroach your view, this will automatically retract the awning in for you. Nice depth with this armless powered patio awning, and then another great shot of that Bay Mist full body paint. And now as we work our way inside the interior of the 2020 Winnebago View 24D, we'll cover one sweeping shot of this floor plan and then we'll cover things in more detail. An all-new contemporary interior. This is the only interior available for 2020. This is the Harmony Beige interior. It's paired up with high-gloss walnut Technoform Italian cabinetry by Technoform Industries. We provide, using computer-aided design, all of the measurements to Technoform, which is a high-end Italian yacht cabinetry manufacturer, so that not only can we maximize interior storage, but we can minimize tolerances in fit and finish, which long-term will minimize squeaks and rattles compared to competing RV manufacturers. The reason why we make this investment with the Technoform Italian cabinetry is twofold. First of all, the cabinetry is extremely lightweight, so it does free up that 1,100 pounds of cargo carrying capacity, but it's also moisture resistant. So much like we fight humidity in RVing, yachts fight humidity on the open ocean. A great large spacious inline galley with a larger compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer, a large full bath. Of course, we maintain what everybody loves, that powered Murphy Plus bed, which is a true walk-around queen bed inside that large spacious slide-out. There you'll see the switch for the powered Murphy Plus bed that does include the sofa. And then forward of that, you can see here, new for 2020 is the oversized U-Lounge with ottomans that flip up that can be used as a dual chase lounger, but a large, expansive 42 by 79 inch sleeping surface. All new contemporary LED lighting. Overhead then is the Super Shell sleeper deck. A convenient alternate location for that pedestal table. Right in between the dual Artico leather seats from Mercedes Benz that do rotate to become integral lounge chairs and do include the cab seat cushions for a taller, more residential feel. Of course, throughout front to back the RV, we do use the upgraded Beaufloor vinyl flooring. You can literally Swiffer this coach out in a matter of seconds. So an all-new two-tone interior. This is the Harmony palette collection with the walnut high-gloss Techniform Italian cabinetry. And now let's cover each of the main living areas in more detail. Located inside this slide out, which is longer for 2020, it's the deepest slide out available in the RV industry, but also the widest, and we've made room for that U-Lounge. This U-Lounge does include dual safety belts. It does include storage underneath. Of course, the outlets are hot off of the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. We do have flip-up ottomans for chase loungers. A full bank of overhead high gloss Italian Techniform cabinetry. Of course, we continue with the McD American roller shade system, the true proprietary McD roller shade system. Unlike the knockoffs that other RV manufacturers use, you can see the beautiful LED backlit lighting. We have push button positive lock latching to ensure that things don't jump open in transit, but just a large, spacious, full bank of overhead high gloss Techniform Italian cabinets overhead. Contemporary window valances on each side. These Mcd shades are the true proprietary roller shades that overtook the industry in 2010. These are not knockoff slow rise blinds like other RV manufacturers use. They very simply glide down with a gentle tug and recess in a fluid, quiet motion. So this large, expansive U-Lounge then does include dual safety belts, the flip-up ottomans, and conveniently converts into the first of 3 different sleeping surfaces. We're going to break away now from the standard interior walkthrough, and we're going to showcase just how simple this is to convert into the first sleeping surface. The pedestal table is very gently removed. The pedestal then is removed from the tabletop. That tabletop will provide the base for your sleeping surface. You can see the slats in the walnut cabinetry. This is a benchmark dinette, so it does provide the ability to raise those seat cushions on a piano hinge to reach every square inch of storage underneath this U-Lounge. The pedestal table then drops in. The piano hinge cushions then are recessed, and your lower back cushions then provide the balance in the mid part of this U-Lounge. And when complete, bam, you have the first of 3 different sleeping surfaces at 42 by 79 inches, and you can still use the ottomans that are not included in those dimensions. And now as we return to the main walkthrough components of the interior of the 24D, returning to the large U-Lounge, we'll work our way across and cover the kitchen or galley areas. Some great versatility here with a sofa underneath that powered Murphy Plus bed, and then this large U-shaped dinette area. A large, spacious inline galley with some great new enhancements with LED lit drawers, soft close drawer glides, smart storage enhancements that have been made for paper towel holder and dispensers for tissues in the bath area. A large, spacious galley or kitchen area. Overhead, we do have the input or the cold air intake for the 15,000 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system that does include chill grill technology to rapidly cool that coach. If you return to a warm RV, you can open those chill grills and rapidly cool the coach within about 20 to 30 minutes to 68 to 70 degrees. Rearward of this is the exhaust fan for the kitchen or galley area. You can see the grommets for the privacy curtain for the powered Murphy plus bed in the master bedroom area. The soft vinyl to the crowned one-piece, interlapped and interlocked one-piece fiberglass roof with LED recessed lighting and LED backlit lighting. We also have new LED toe kick lighting underneath. Inside this main compartment then, just to the left of the television, we of course continue with the positive lock latching mechanisms of the push button locks. Great storage is included just to the left here. And then behind the television is where you'll find the connectivity port. Off to the right then, a 32-inch high-definition LED television, which is on an articulating mount so that it can be viewed from the front seats in front of the sofa while in bed, or also with the dual chase loungers of that U-Lounge. This is also on a positive lock latching mechanism underneath. And as we open this, you'll see all of the connectivity enhancements and the ability for smart storage with the recessed paper towel holder. Off to the left then, you'll see the quick port access for the connectivity hatch, which is pre-wired into the roof area for convenient installation of satellite television, connectivity enhancements such as Wi-Fi or 4G LTE boosters. Of course, we then include the cabling and wiring area with 110 volt power, USB and 12 volt power points, HDMI cabling to the 32-inch high-definition television, coaxial outputs for inputting into a satellite receiver, in the local off-air booster switch. A great innovation here, using voice research, so the voice input from our consumers, smart storage with the paper towel dispenser, so when that TV's closed, all you see is the paper towel hanging out. Great storage there, convenient 110 volt undermount electrical outlet, convenient for different electrical appliances you'll need inside the kitchen. Just a beautiful, expansive side-hung window out towards your patio area. Additional storage then is included off to the right with the glass heat shield over the induction and LP burner range top. Off to the right, you have controls for the heated drainage system, which is now standard for 2020. And then down below, you'll find controls for the 2,000 watt inverter, which allows you to power household appliances directly off of the Group 31 RV batteries. That also then includes the microwave and convection oven. Of course, the oversized 10.7 cubic foot compressor driven refrigerator is 12 volt by nature. Great countertop storage here, working our way across with solid surface countertops. A new innovation with a dual combination of an induction range top and an LP burner. So depending upon how you're RVing, if you're dry camping and want to conserve 12 volt and not use the inverter, you don't necessarily have to use that with the true induction cooktop. You do have the LP burner off to the right. We do have the microwave and convection oven, which is undermounted. This allows you to bake, brown, and roast just like a traditional oven, yet it frees up a full drawer stack underneath this combination induction and LP burner range top. Off to the right, you'll see a stainless steel side splash and a full drawer stack down below with two great enhancements for 2020. Drawer activated lighting and also soft close drawer glides. Underneath the mid part of the countertop then is this stainless steel microwave and convection oven. Sliding over to the sink area, an oversized dual basin stainless steel sink with sink top covers and a single control satin nickel high-rise gooseneck style faucet that does include a pull-out sink sprayer for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. You can see this large drop-in stainless steel sink with that pull-out sink sprayer provides for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. And of course, then we provide the sink top covers to maximize what is already a tremendous amount of kitchen or galley countertop space. can also see how these sink top covers double as cutting boards when you turn them upside down. Underneath the sink then we do have the water purification system option that does use residential style water filter replacements available at any major home improvement store such as Home Depot or Lowe's. So great versatility here with the sink top covers that maximize countertop space, provide a sleek contemporary inline kitchen or galley countertop area, but then also flip over to dual function as cutting boards. Of course, we haven't forgotten the location for the waste paper basket underneath the sink. Inside the stepwell area, an easy to access entry handle, articulated wall switches for overhead lighting. Again, we have that privacy screen for at night. The integrated screen door when the door is open for great fresh air ventilation. And then underneath this area is also where you'll find controls for that integrated 16-foot powered patio awning and the LED lighting embedded in the extended component of that awning. We also have then auxiliary battery disconnect switch to place the coach in storage and ensure there is no parasitic draw on those Group 31 RV batteries. Although the 200 watts of ZAMP solar is hardwired into the battery location, so even when you place that disconnect on to disconnect the batteries for storage, we'll still have a trickle charge off of the solar package if, of course, you're storing the RV outside as opposed to inside. New for 2020 then is also the toe kick lighting, of course the location for the waste paper basket, full drawer stacks. Taking advantage of computer-aided design, we're going to place storage anywhere we can for you inside the View. But just a tremendous amount of storage underneath the sink here. Great for the waste paper basket. Off to the right there, you'll see the water purification system. Also continuing on with smart storage capability, we have those racks integrated into the doors. This is the stainless steel microwave and convection oven, which is undermounted. So if you are shorter in height or if you're pulling things that are really warm out of the microwave and convection oven, you're not doing it over your head. This allows you to bake, brown, and roast just like a traditional oven, yet it frees up that drawer stack off to the right. Be sure to check out in our video library on Lichtsinn.com our microwave convection cooking classes and an archived live video webcast in which we invited a pair of chefs that were taking delivery of their factory fresh coach here at Lichtsinn RV in Forest City to do a microwave convection cooking class for us live. That is archived in our live video webcast, archived in our video library on Lichtsinn.com. You can see drawer activated lighting and then also soft close drawer glides, new for 2020. We trim out that walnut cabinetry on the lower components with satin nickel hardware. Full drawer stacks here then underneath the combination induction and LP cooktop. And of course, all of our drawer stacks and drawers here at Winnebago Industries are full-length extensions along with metal drawer glides. We don't try to save pennies and nickels by shortening those up or seaming things in like other RV manufacturers. Located just to the left of the dual split pantry with pull-out roller shelves, this is the new 10.7-inch compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer. And just above here, all of your controls in one easy-to-access location. Working our way from left to right, here you'll see the controls for the full-wall slide-out. Off to the right, then the one-place panel with the switch for the water pump. Also the true level holding tank monitoring system in which we invest in sonar sensors on the outsides of those one-piece rotocast tanks as opposed to drilling through like other RV manufacturers which can potentially leak, corrode, or provide false readings over time. We also then have controls to start and stop the generator. And then off to the right is the solar charge controller for the 200 watts of standard ZAMP solar that is rooftop. It is also expandable with the real estate up on the roof or using the quick port, which is inside that electrical compartment on the driver's side. Great food storage is included inside the kitchen and galley with this large 10.7 cubic foot compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer. This is a compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer which is more energy efficient compared to an absorption LP style refrigerator and freezer. You don't have to be perfectly level for it to operate efficiently. It also can be used at higher altitudes, but a large freezer here and then dropping down some expansive refrigerator storage space, including controls and storage bins for large gallon storage. But for your dry food, we have a large pantry to the right. This pantry can be used for food storage or for foldable clothing, although we do have storage underneath the sofa component to the Murphy Plus bed for some great foldable storage. So we'll cover the split pantry here off to the right, again with the positive lock latching mechanisms and pull out drawers. Again, full length extensions with metal drawer glides, some great storage here for your pantry area. It is split with individual drawers then to allow us to store heavier items. This being the upper component to the split pantry area. There is storage up top, the roller drawers, and then also underneath the roller drawers. Down below in the second half of this storage area, some great versatility here for foldable clothing. You'll see the breaker panel then down below, as well as the backside to some of the winterization valves that you saw. This is also the backside to the Truma AquaGo on-demand hot water heater that does include the recirculation loop within the pump so that you don't burn gallons trying to get hot water to your spigot. It will recirculate that water for continuous on-demand hot water. It's very energy efficient. Truma has really overtaken the RV industry with their European efficiency of the AquaGo hot water heater. Opposite this area then is a true walk-around queen bed. Here you'll see the thermostat for the 15,000 BTU high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system that does include the integrated AC heat pump. This thermostat also then controls the 20,000 BTU low-profile ducted furnace. What everybody loves about the 24D floor plan is all of the storage behind this Power Murphy Plus bed. You can see the new feet that have been included for that bed as it glides down at the touch of a 12-volt motor. It also functions when stowed as a large sofa area. Of course, we have electrical and 12-volt power points on each side. There is storage underneath the sofa for foldable clothing. It recesses at the touch of a button with the new restyled legs at the foot of the bed. We'll showcase underneath the sofa here all of this storage then that's included for foldable clothing. So a great hybrid here of the sofa, which converts then into a true walk-around queen bed. There is another location here for one of the two alternate pedestal tables. It can be used in front of the sofa, or it can be used between those two article leather front cab seats. Again, 110 volt and 12 volt power points on each of the armrests, or when used as the Murphy Plus bed for your nightstands. Again, using voice research with input from consumers, we've restyled the legs for the powered Murphy Plus bed. Great side window fresh air ventilation when that bed is down. The only manual component to that Murphy Plus bed is extending the legs of the bed. We'll showcase this for you one-handed as we drop down that Murphy Plus bed. The great thing about this is that it does include the Euro slat suspension with a gel foam topper. This queen mattress is a 60 by 75 inch sleeping surface. And the great thing about this is that we've engineered this to include room to leave all of your bedding as well as your pillows atop that Murphy Plus bed. So very simply, all you do at the touch of a button is stow your bed, and then you can return to a sofa living area. But when used as a walk-around queen bed, we have a tremendous amount of overhead storage with directional reading lamps, or as you can see here, the blue night lights. Beautiful LED backlit lighting. You can see the padded headboard, fresh air ventilation with the side hung window, and then also the Mcd roller shade. We've also included the privacy panel between that and the dining area. If you are using the RV with other people sleeping in it, of course we have the privacy curtain, of which you saw the grommets inside the ceiling. But just a very comfortable walk-around queen bed based on feedback that we've received from our guests. With that Euro suspension system and the gel foam topper, it keeps your mattress nice and cool, in conjunction with the gel foam topper and that European slat suspension, which allows for the fresh air ventilation. These overhead lights can function as bright white reading lamps or as the soft blue night lamps. And again, you can leave your bedding and pillows on top of this Murphy Plus bed as it stows back, and now you return to your sofa living area. This is the same 12-volt motor that we've used for over 20 years in our 12-volt mechanically reclining home theater setup that we have in some of our Class A's, so it's tried and true. Again, these new restyled legs very simply glide back and provide one sleek contemporary trim when the coach is being used with the sofa. Some great contemporary styling. Now as we work our way inside the spacious bath and one, you'll see a true pocket sliding door for privacy access. Off to the left is that wardrobe closet that we talked about on the outside with the false floor for taller items. A large 24 by 32 inch shower with a one-piece pan and a one-piece surround for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. An overhead skylight provides for beautiful indirect lighting as well as additional height clearance for our taller guests. A 12-volt powered ventilator fan is included. We continue with the LED lighting. The flexible handheld shower head allows you to start and stop the water both on the head as well as on the faucet to conserve water when RVing off the grid. Here you can see the skylight and the new contemporary flexible handheld shower head. Of course, inside this 24 by 32 inch shower, then we also include what everybody raves about, the retractable squeegee shower door that as you recess that shower door will literally squeegee the water off to minimize maintenance and to minimize cleaning. A one-piece pan and a one-piece surround also provides for easier maintenance and easier cleaning. A residential height style toilet is included then, mid full bath, so great maneuverability around the toilet. That's also included then with a foot pedal flush. You can see off to the left we continue with the illuminated toe kicks. Of course, we haven't forgotten the location for the second waste paper basket inside the bath underneath the vanity sink, trimmed out in beautiful walnut cabinetry, satin nickel accessories, and then you can see here the additional wardrobe closet with the push button positive lock latching mechanism, the mirrored medicine cabinet trimmed out in beautiful walnut cabinetry. You'll see many of the accessories that ship with the coach inside this wardrobe closet currently, including the privacy shades to black out the cab when the front leather cab seats are used as integrated lounge chairs. That's also the location then that the pedestal table can be stowed. Off to the right then you'll see controls for the Truma AquaGo continuous on-demand hot water heater that does include the decalcification maintenance mode. A redundant 12-volt on-demand water pump switch is included so that if you do use the facilities but forgot to turn the water pump on, you can still clean your hands. We continue with the same wallboard throughout. We don't seam it in to save pennies and nickels like other RV manufacturers. It's the same quality, faux style colored wallboard. A mirrored medicine cabinet is included. You'll see small little stickers on the inside of every cabinet door and every compartment door using computer-aided technology. Heaven forbid, should you have any body damage or cabinet damage, you can call us with that part number and we can have one stained or painted and sent out to you using our experienced RV parts team, the largest parts team in North America. Inside the full bath, you'll see a stainless steel drop-in sink with a single control satin nickel lavatory faucet. And of course, then underneath we have the location for the waste paper basket, as well as a GFI protected 110 volt outlet. You can wrap up the entire full bath in one with privacy for that full length pocket door. And now as we work our way back forward, you'll see all of the beautiful soft LED lighting that's included overhead. You can also see the crowned pitch nature to that one-piece laminate block foam, one-piece fiberglass roof. Overhead you'll see side curtains for privacy for the Super Shell sleeper deck overhead that does include a ladder if needed. But up top here, mid-coach, is where you'll find that MaxxAir premium vent system that does include the sealed rain hood that you saw integrated into the Super Shell sleeper deck. This provides a tremendous amount of fresh air ventilation, especially in conjunction with that screen door. All of that fresh air is just drawn in from the high CFM or air velocity movement from this MaxxAir premium vent system. Again, with the Super Shell sleeper deck, it provides the better acoustic and thermal insulative break. You'll see each of the side windows do open in the new contemporary European windows on each side of that Super Shell sleeper deck. We continue with directional reading lamps and also the soft blue light of a nightlight. To the rear, of course, a 110 volt outlet, and then also USB and 12 volt power points. This Super Shell sleeper deck then can be used for storage, or it conveniently converts into the third of 3 different sleeping surfaces at 49 by 75 inches. So some great lighting. We do also have privacy panels for those side windows. Each of those side windows then open for great fresh air ventilation because it is drawn off of that MaxxAir premium vent system. That middle component to the bed very simply glides back. Of course, you can use the ladder or you can use the dinette to provide access to this bed. And again, it is a 49 by 75 inch sleeping surface. You can see the transition from the living area into the automotive valances for the front cab provided by Mercedes Benz. You can see this alternate location for the movable pedestal table. We're going to transition now and remove this pedestal table and also showcase the dual front seats that become integral lounge chairs. These are the leather seating provided by Mercedes Benz because they do have 3 different sets of safety airbags. But of course, we provide the cab seat cushions when they're used to provide a taller, more residential feel. The front seats are heated and powered. They feature an adjustable armrest, powered lumbar support, headrest, they recline, slide, and swivel. Because we do then have the powered seating area, you can use the memory option for a swivel mode. But just some great residential height here with the cab seat cushions. You can see the thigh extensions for a great custom fit. We've had many people comment on the cab here with 34-inch inseams. It's a great fit for taller legged individuals, but of course that powered front seat does glide front to accommodate any type of a person, and of course will fit you from the feet up to provide a custom fit. Light-duty automotive conveniences are included, such as memory seating, powered mirrors with defrost, powered door locks, power windows, tilt and telescoping steering for a fatigueless fit over long drives. Steering wheel controls are included, along with controls for the adaptive, or as Mercedes-Benz calls it, Distronic cruise control. Controls for the infotainment cluster that is included from Mercedes-Benz in the front middle part area. That's off on the left. You can set the distance for active braking and also for the adaptive cruise control. Off to the right then are redundant controls for the 10-inch MBUX infotainment center. To keep your eyes on the road and keep your hands on the road, you can use your thumbs to Navigate that capacitive touchscreen monitor from the right-hand side of the steering. We also have controls then for hands-free calling and for favorites, which is that little star on the right-hand area. The gear shift selector is off to the right there, normally where you would find a windshield wiper or washer arm. There is no gear shift selector to have to maneuver around. Off to the left then you'll see the instrument panel applique package, which is a carbon fiber instrument panel applique that trims out the entire front cockpit area. Power door locks, powered windows, powered mirrors with the frost. Here you'll see the memory seating. The concept here is that we have 3 different memory seat capabilities, the first 2 of which would be for the driver and passenger, but the third can be for a swivel seat function. So you no longer have to jack with the steering wheel. We can configure that so you have a swivel memory setting. And then forward of that are controls for the heat in the seats, the power door locks, and the reminder for the electric stabilizer jacks to the rear. But again, we can install full HWH hydraulic leveling jacks here at our facility using our master RVDA certified technicians. Here you'll see the colored instrumentation cluster from Mercedes Benz. Off to the right then is the 10-inch MBUX touchscreen multimedia infotainment center with intelligent navigation, intelligent voice control, and the rear color camera. Again, this is a capacitive touchscreen monitor. Great cup holder storage is located on the left, with additional storage then up above. Here you can see hidden storage. Another cup holder then to the right. Mid console then is additional storage. Also in this storage is where you'll see the wireless charging, screen mirror functionality, inputs with USB-C connections to configure smartphone connectivity with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and an additional 12-volt power point. Additional cup holder off to the right, and then hidden storage for the passenger. All of this is behind the dual front airbags. Of course, then we have side curtain airbags and side seat bolster or thoracic pelvis airbags for a total of 6 safety airbags up front forward of the B-pillar in the Mercedes Benz VS30 chassis. This 10.25-inch MBUX touchscreen multimedia infotainment center provides the ability to configure each of these apps wherever you would like, to keep your eyes on the road and configure those for the driver. Going to the home feature, we have the location for the phone, navigation, and Sirius XM satellite radio. We also then have intelligent navigation, which using artificial intelligence, including the Hey Mercedes, this will learn your favorite coffee shops, favorite restaurants. It will remind you of your home location, work location. Here you'll find Sirius XM satellite radio, as well as high definition FM radio and AM radio. Off to the right then, controls for the multimedia for listening to downloaded music, as well as different audio apps. Using connectivity via Bluetooth, wireless, or USB connections. Here you'll find information on not only your engine fuel consumption, but also torque curve and RPM levels. This is the first multimedia display I've ever seen as a dealer in our 40 years of helping people with the Winnebago, in which it actually shows the torque curve. Of course, we also then have online a digital operator's manual. And if you do enable the Mercedes Pro apps, these are really designed for fleet management, as this is a commercial cargo cutaway van style chassis. They're really configured more for commercial access, but if you do want to activate the Mercedes Pro apps, you can use the 4G hotspot that is permanently mounted underneath the passenger seat. The only downside to this is you do have to enable this through AT&T, and you cannot swap out the SIM card. So most RVers have opted for such as a Winegard Connect 2.0, such as a Wi-Fi and 4G LTE connectivity enhancement. Inside this, the system menu, you can get information on the ESP for superior ride and handling, assistance for the traffic sign assist, active brake assist, attention assist, and active lane keep assist. The third button there for the vehicle settings. Also showcases the ability to configure how you would like the vehicle to react to you for acoustic lock, automatic door locking, gas station searches. You can then do the same thing here off to the right when you include that for the lighting controls. Locator lighting when you touch the keyless fob, exterior lighting for how long it remains on when you exit the vehicle, and then the same thing for the interior cabin lighting. You can configure that to turn on or off when you enter or exit the vehicle. Off to the right, then the last is the system functionality, very simply for the front high performance headlamps. If you don't want to use the capacitive touchscreen monitor, there are hard button capabilities right underneath the capacitive touchscreen monitor. You can also then set up your favorites. You can configure the placement of those apps to keep your eyes on the road. And again, that is the star button access that you saw on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. Here you can set different profiles for the driver, the passenger, or for a guest to remember everything that you're doing to custom configure this infotainment center for you. Working our way down, then we have true automatic climate control. This is located just above the console with tremendous amount of cup holder storage. Controls for your hazard lamps, the defrost, automatic climate control, recirculation mode to keep humidity or outside world odors outside of your cabin. All of this is trimmed out with beautiful instrument panel applique using carbon fiber. And then down below we do have access in the event that your key fob does go dead. We have hard button access to pull the key out from the keyless fob to start the vehicle. But we do have charge points located underneath this trimline console, which is very easy to enter and exit the vehicle. Again, storage underneath, the dual front airbags off to the right for the passenger. Continuing on with the heat and the memory seatings for the passenger side. Here you'll find the rear view monitor along with different instrumentation lighting controls for soft touch LED lighting as you enter and exit the vehicle. And then you do also have the Mercedes SOS button in the event that you do need emergency services. It will contact the most local authorities. Sunglass holder storage then is located just above the rear view mirror. Each of the leather seats do rotate to become integral lounge chairs. We have the thigh adjusters. We also have the cab seat cushions that allow for a taller, more residential feel when used as a lounge chair. You can see as those thigh adjustments will slide in and out. But very comfortable seating along with the powered seat capability, the powered lumbar, and the heat inside the seats. Adjustable armrests are included. Then you can see we continue with the instrumentation panel applique package, the memory seating, the heat inside the seats that is included for the passenger. And then great door pocket storage off to the right. And so as we swivel around, we'll cover one last sweeping shot as I want to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the all-new restyled and re-engineered atop the Mercedes Benz VS30 third generation chassis. This is the 2020 Winnebago View 24D, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and recently named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the North American top dealer for sales volume across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award now for the past 5 consecutive years. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Mercedes Benz VS30 Sprinter chassis in accordance with the way Winnebago Industries, as well as Mercedes Benz, outline inside their owner's manuals, in which there certainly is a definitive break-in procedure, in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles, and varying your speeds to break in and seat those cylinders in that 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo diesel platform, as opposed to the way a delivery driver may and do tow their own personal vehicle out to your local dealership. Be the first to break in and protect that new powertrain, sleep that first night in your powered Murphy Plus bed, and eat that first meal in your factory fresh U Lounge, available here at Lichtsinn RV. Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV here in Forest City, Iowa, the home of Winnebago Industries. I'm Ron Lichtsinn, and I want to thank you for visiting our dealership here in Forest City, Iowa. Here are some great points from the Lichtsinn RV team as to points unrelated to price why you should experience the best here at Lichtsinn RV.
New motorhomes from Lichtsinn RV have no delivery miles on them. We do not use delivery services like other dealers in which drivers live in the RV during transportation or tow their own personal vehicle during the crucial engine break-in period.
There are no additional fees when purchasing in the state of Iowa, as the customer will pay their tax, title, and license in which the state that they register their RV. However, we do help in assisting titling your RV in your home state. As you can see, we help people day in and day out all over the United States and Canada with titling their motorhome.
Due to our close proximity to Winnebago factory, we're able to take advantage of cost savings over other RV dealerships. This allows us to provide you with low, no-hassle pricing.
We offer free, thorough walkarounds with our guests at the time of delivery, where we take as much time as needed for our guests to understand every function, maintenance, and warranty item of their RV. Many dealers charge a significant sum to provide this service.
Here at Lichtsinn RV, we provide our guests the opportunity to stay on our lot while enjoying free access to Wi-Fi, filtered fresh water, and electrical hookups, whether they're here to take delivery of their new RV or just passing through for service.
We work with several different lenders in order to secure you the most competitive rates and terms. We also offer insurance from several different insurance carriers such as Progressive and Nationwide.
Purchase and service your RV and experience the best at Lichtsinn RV, the nation's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa.